Coming up on Mountain News this morning, an Eastern Kentucky school ranks among the best in the nation when it comes to scores post-pandemic. And workers on the other side of the state are unionizing at the new Blue Oval SK battery plant.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Madison Carmouche. We are at that 6 o'clock mark this Thursday morning, and today is November 21st. Let's check in with meteorologist Megan Dusmall for a look at your forecast this morning. Now, Megan, we are in a first alert weather day today because we might be getting some of those first sprinkles of the season.
Yes, that's something that we're looking out today. Maybe a snowflake or two will be in your forecast today. We could see some accumulations of many inches in some places. So it's something that we'll be looking out in the next couple of hours for. So let's take a look at that satellite and radar. Right now, for the most part, we are nice and clear. We are clear from the snow at this moment. We did have just a little bit of flakes in Rowan County not too long ago, but as we're going through the next couple hours, next couple minutes, you could see that it's transitioned to rain as it moved into Louisa. But off into the north, that will be the system that is coming into our area. As you can see, mostly blue, which signifies that snowfall, and that'll continue to push through our area, lowering our temperatures and adding to the amount of snow that we'll be getting. So let's take a look at the temperatures right now, really looking in the 30s for the most part. Some places a little bit colder, Jonesville 27, or warmer as you're heading to Irvin and Somerset 41, and even warmer in Monticello 44 degrees. But we will be warming ever so slightly to those forecast highs today, looking in the low 40s. However, this will be happening around 11 a.m. and getting colder throughout the next couple hours. But as we look at that day planner, you can really just see that snow will be throughout the forecast all day long. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. Researchers at Harvard and Stanford universities released a study looking into academic success before and after the COVID-19 pandemic. One Eastern Kentucky school district ranked in the top 1%. WYMT's Chandler Wilcox talked to the district administrators about how they were able to achieve that success.
The Education Recovery Scorecard looked into student academic success in specific curriculums.
What the study done by Harvard and Stanford did was look at kids' scores where they were performing in reading and math in grades 3 through 8.
The Wolfe County School District ranked in the top 1% in schools who caught up to pre-pandemic scores. Bell attributes part of that success to adaptations made before the pandemic.
We didn't slide quite as far as some other school districts because we were one of the first school districts in the state to actually do the snowbound traditional days.
Utilizing several resources to maximize student success.
We use STAR reading, we do iReady reading, we do a lot of different little things that helps with the students be successful.
Administrators also say communication played a key role in keeping everyone committed.
We kept in touch with our students and daily, and we just wanted to see where they were at, and we addressed any needs that they had.
Beyond the school, Superintendent Bell says parents played a vital role in their success.
Parents did a really great job in our community, you know, helping the teachers. They had to teach at home a lot and do a lot and communicate with the staff and teachers. So it was a group effort and a community effort, no doubt about that.
Governor Andy Beshear signed a certificate of achievement congratulating the district on their success. In Wolfe County, Chandler Wilcox, WYMT Mountain News.
Superintendent Kenny Bell said they celebrated by taking students to Malibu Jacks in Lexington. 3 groups of students in Pike County spent yesterday giving back to their unhoused neighbors. Students from Pike Central, Mullins School, and North Point Academy hosted a non-perishable food drive for the West Care Emergency Shelter in Pikeville and delivered the food during a hunger and homelessness awareness walk yesterday. The students say their understanding of homelessness in the area has changed, and they were proud to be able to contribute to the shelter while working to increase awareness in the community.
I've realized how fortunate I am, and I would like to spread some of that around.
I just like doing good things. I like to help people, you know, give them what they need.
Getting to see the smile on the homeless face whenever we get to donate that food to them.
The walk was organized by 3 JAG Kentucky groups at the respective schools. Teachers say it was great exercise in education and empathy. Ribbon cuttings have been common in Harlan this November. The downtown area welcomed 3 new businesses and there was 1 grand reopening. And the Village Mall also welcomed 1 new business this month. One Harlan County economic developer hopes people will keep these new owners and the existing ones in their mind this holiday shopping season.
Most of the things that you want to get as gifts, you can find them here locally, and I think it's super important that we support our local mom and pop shops first of all, and then you can always shop larger if you need to. But our local economy, our local shops here are what really thrives and helps our economy grow.
Scott says it is encouraging to see how much confidence business owners have in both the county and city to bring their venture to Harlan County. The United Auto Workers says it wants to represent workers at Blue Oval SK battery plant in Louisville. UAW says that a majority of workers have signed union authorization cards and are launching a campaign to recruit more workers. Blue Oval SK runs the battery plant and will provide batteries that will be used in Ford cars. Back in August, Governor Beshear said the jobs would not be part of a union because of an agreement reached between Ford and the UAW. Yesterday, he spoke on the efforts to unionize the workforce.
So I was always told that they would ultimately let the employees decide that at the plant. So I know that process is ongoing and we'll wait to see the result. Well, I'm a pro-union governor. I think our unions have stepped up and provided a better life for our people. They've fought for good wages and good medical and health care coverage.
The battery plant is set to begin production next year.
It's a cold start to your morning. You might want to turn on your car and heat it up before you head on the road this morning. As you can take a look at those current temperatures, it's quite chilly. We're looking in the 30s for most of the area, even colder as you're heading towards Jonesville, 27 degrees. And we're not going to be warming up too much today as the high temperatures will be in the low 40s, in some places the upper 30s. And this will be around that 11 a.m. mark, and we will continue to cool down after that and continue into the rest of your day. So let's take a look at that satellite and radar. Mostly clear right now. We did have some travel through Moorhead this morning and it's on its way to Louisa, but the main thing is right behind it that will be coming into our area in just a couple of hours. But let's take a look at the next 12 hours, and there you can see snow will be in the forecast all day long with those nice and cold temperatures. Madison.
All right, Megan, thank you. Winter weather can have a variety of impacts. This can include widespread power outages. The winter weather this week will not create major issues on the power grid. Other types of winter weather, though, can be a major issue. Daniel Lowry from LG&E and KU Energy says they are prepared when bad storms bring thousands of power outages.
We're going to make sure we have plenty of supplies on hand for our crews. We have the right materials ready, make sure our trucks are full of gas, so we do those sort of things to prepare and be extra ready if we get bad weather on our way.
Lowry says if the power does go out in your home, the first thing to do is try and check for an estimated restoration time. But when a significant storm strikes, Lowry says patience is key. Thanks for joining us on Mountain News this morning. More news is on the way. When we return, deadly wet weather whips through the Pacific Northwest as a bomb cyclone leaves behind devastation.